Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Minnesota Twins. So 2 down. Now here is Sosa.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off. Sosa measures 6 feet 6 inches, just 19 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2023. And the righty deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Carlos Correa. 2 outs, base is empty. And he drops it down the third baseline. On the run, sends it over to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The batter, number 7.
Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
The batter, the left fielder, Austin.
1 down. And now it's Austin Hayes. Pickoff move to first. The tag, and he's out.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Sosa. Over, back to work. And a swing and a miss.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
And he deals. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
This defense came to play tonight. We're seeing some awesome pitching, but a huge part of this shutout.
1 out, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Sosa. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Sosa had a rough go of it in the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 13 runners on base. For the Orioles, no runs, 6 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
2 down now.
2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now batting, number 7.
To the right side, Kirilloff. Steps on first for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Now batting, number 7.
High fly ball out to left field. Fraley should have it. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Gunnar.
Here's Royce Lewis.
Now batting,
Gunner's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. On to Mountcastle. It's a double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Here's the third baseman, Sosa, 1 for 3.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And the Orioles leave 1. And the score stays 3-1. Jonathan India at the plate.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. This to third. And that one finds its way through. Headed for the plate. He's safe.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Sosa with a less than great game in this one.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Twins, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Sosa, the next to hit for the Orioles.
The third baseman, number 7.
Fought off foul. No outs. Runners at first and third. This one in the air, right field.
Come on, go,
and it stays fair. Run scores easily, and the Orioles strike first. It's 1-0. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. The pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Bounced out to short, Correa. And they put the tag on him for the out. Runner at third with one gone. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. At the belt and fires. Got him. 2 out.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Goes another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
the ground right side. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. That ends the inning.
Now batting, number 7.
Sosa, just 19 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2023. Late on that fastball. Hayes on at first, nobody out. Off the plate, and it's 1-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly.
Number 7.
Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. And that is the inning. So 1 out, nobody on. And next for the Orioles, Sosa, 1 for 3. Lifted in the air down the left side. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Way to get on however you can.
Now batting,
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So here's Wade now. The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with a...
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, do you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
11 runs, 15 hits, 2 errors. They left 22 runners on base.
Sosa, the next to hit for the Orioles. Lopez back to work. There's a swing and a drive.
Go to, go.
And it one-hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Sends it across to first. 2 away. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Colton Cowser now at the plate. Inside, almost got him. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. Popped up. Kirilloff in position.
Scoring.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Number 7.
He swings and fouls one off. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. And at first, Jonathan India at the plate. Jeffers gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball left side. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Come on. 1 strike.
Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One hit in the inning. And here is Sosa to the plate. 1 for 3.
Let's go right here.
In the air, left side. Fraley sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. Francisco Lindor getting ready to hit. 1 down, base is empty. And he drops it down the third baseline. Barehand scoop, fires to first. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Nearly a highlight.
2 outs, runner at first. And here is Sosa to the plate.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
And that's outside.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Swings through that.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
On the ground, and that's just foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
And that one is lifted in the air. Chisholm in position. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Now batting, number 7.
Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging.
Hammer, base hit. He's coming around third. The tag, and he's safe. And he had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Man at first, and here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. The pitch. In the air, right side of the infield. And that'll fall for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. And next is the designated hitter, Jackson Holliday. The pitch. This one popped up right side. And the infield fly rule call. Jorge Mateo now.
Number 3, second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
Popped up first base side.
You're scoring.
Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And first offering is fouled off.
Keep him guessing up there.
And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles,
Bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Sosa.
the third baseman,
Buto, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count. Hey, we got no out. Straight up.
Popped up on the left side of the infield.
You got ball.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Sosa had a decent showing in the loss. Singled and knocked in a run.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
For the victorious New York Mets, 9 runs on 17 hits.
Man at first with one gone, and here is Sosa to the plate.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Swings through that one. Sosa measures 6 feet 6 inches, 215 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2023. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Lindor, that's 1, and that's 2. 1 hit. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and into the box for Baltimore, Sosa. That one ripped. Fair ball.
Go.
But now he holds it first with a leadoff single. Little surprising he didn't try for 2. And now it's Austin Hayes.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 1 out now. Jorge Mateo now.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
The other way. And base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
The batter, The designated hitter, Jackson Holiday.
Next is the designated hitter, Jackson Holiday. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
McNeil fired to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they have runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. First and second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Strand a couple. Back to the top of the Mets order. And now the right fielder, Starling Marte. The tying run at the plate. And he lays one down the left side. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
Great pitchers doing in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
One error, they let 7 runners on base.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Kicks and fires. Grounder might be 2. That's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Here's the rookie third baseman, Sosa. 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Come on, Biggie, stay high up there.
And now the 0-1. Hit on the ground might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Late swing, foul to the left. The pitch. And a foul ball. All tied up here in the third and final game of the series. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through.
Go ahead run on base. Harrison Bader up now for the Mets. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. On the ground to third. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now back, number 7.
Finds his way through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One gone, runner at first. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a pitch. Line drive. He hauls it in. 2 away. Takes it to the bag himself. Sosa, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Hey, play the first. Play the first.
Fought off foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field knock.
Swung out, belted. That ball's carrying. And it's up the foul pole for a home run. He nails one out to right. 3rd home run of the season. It's 6-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here. I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence. And you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Mets, 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 14 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining. And here is Sosa to the plate.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
And that one fouled off. Mullins on third with 2 outs.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
In the air, left side. Olivares makes the play, and it's out number 3. One left for the Orioles, and it remains 1-0.
Now batting, number 7.
Right through there for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Whips it to first on the run. In time. Got him. And first offering is fouled off. To the right side. Whips it to Casas. Play made. That ends the inning. Orioles held in check there. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Sosa getting ready to
Now
hit.
batting, number 7.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, huh? Let's go.
Center field. Abreu sizes this one up. Hauls it in. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin. Hey!
Sosa with a less than great game in the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Orioles, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And the batter down.
Batting
Sosa.
the third baseman, number 7.
1-1-1.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and there's 2 down.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound.
Here's Tyler
Now
O'Neill.
batting, right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
And here we go, you got this.
Man at second. Trying to move him over here. Whips it to Mountcastle, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for the Red Sox. Now batting, number 7.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. One away.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Save that mid-90s fastball until the final pitch of the at-bat. So at the plate, he hadn't really had a good opportunity to time things up. By the time the pitch was recognized and the swing came through the zone, fastball was in the catcher's mitt.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Tyler O'Neill up next for the Red Sox. 2 outs, base is empty. Bounce to the left side. Sosa fires over to first, and O'Neill is retired. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Nothing doing for Boston. They're down 4-0.
Now batting, number 7.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 6-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. O'Neill getting an angle on it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd. So 2 down at the plate. Rafael Devers. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Trying to bunt his way on. Sosa. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Sosa to the plate. Leon back to work. Out there to center. Sheets settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt. I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base.
Sosa will hit next.
For the Orioles, the third baseman, number 7.
The right-hander back to work. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Crawford goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball.
Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Here comes Rutschman around third. The relay to second. The tag. And he's out. Out towards right center field. Sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, range.
2 outs. Base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Vaughn Grissom. And a bunt towards third. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Sosa.
For the Orioles, the third baseman,
Bernardino back to work. Fought off foul. Bernardino measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a sinker, a curve, and he works in a 4-seamer. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. And the pitch. On the ground. Devers. The throw to first. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here. And you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go to the next place. And let's.
So 2 down, and here is Sosa to the plate. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Two outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Right side. Low settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Orioles 2. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
batting 7.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
That's the 3rd out.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1's the count.
Runner on the go. There's a swing and a drive. Low drop step going back. Pulls it in on the running track.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Bounce to the left side. To first, they get the out on Arozarena.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball.
That's inside. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. Out towards right center field. Lowe has it sized up. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 3-0.
So many times that one.
One out, base is empty. Sosa, the next to hit for the Orioles. In the air, out towards right center. Series sizing it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away. Now the third baseman, Sosa, 1 for 3. Armstrong, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1.
See it drive it. See it drive it.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Hey, we got nobody, no one down. Here. Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 1-2 now. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Swing and a bouncer. Polanco over to Lau. And that's 2.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
First for the victorious Orioles, 6 runs, 17 hits, no errors.
So up next, Sosa.
Anyway, kid, here we go.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Sosa getting to start at third, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games.
Hey, nobody out now. Hey, let it fly right here.
On the ground right side. Over to Diaz. And a quick out, number 1.
That is it. The left fielder, Austin.
Man at second with 1 away. Now here is Junior Caminero. To third, Sosa. Zips it to first, and they got him.
Now batting, number 7.
And there's a foul ball. The Orioles down by 4, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now 1 out.
He's safe.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Could be a chance.
Into center and a base hit. Around third. He'll score easily. It's 4-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So first and second with 1 gone. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Sosa at second. Hayes over at first with 1 away. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. Now a long throw home. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. The tag out. He can't scramble back in time. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Jonathan Aranda. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
They're looking for yours now. Fuck it.
Now batting, number 7.
And first offering is fouled off.
2 outs here. 2 outs.
And the righty deals. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3 down. Isaac Paredes now.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. Now 2 out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Man at first. And here is Sosa to the plate. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Base knock center field. Lead runner around second. Throw cut off to first. Tries to get back and save.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
They take the force out. That ends the inning. And
every team wants a reliable closer, and that's exactly what he delivers for his squad. They expect to win when he's on the mound at the end of the ball game, and he just produced his 25th save of the year.
For the Victoria Pros, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners reached on base.
to the batter now, Sosa.
The third baseman, number 7.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. Bradley, in his second season, 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Bounce to third. Off balance feet, there's one. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching
back now in Tampa Bay, stepping in the long ball threat, Sosa. Late on that fastball. Sosa, just 19 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
We'll take a look at the sequence on that.
New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Sosa. And the right-hander back to work. Laser! Could be extra bases.
Go, 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 go!
Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
So the tying run at second, and that one hit to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Colton Cowser getting ready to hit. On the ground to third. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. 2 on, 1 out. And now the DH, Jackson Holliday. The pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Jorge Mateo now. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Polanco. They get 1. Over to first, safe. Now the third baseman, Sosa. And first offering is fouled off. Coulomb measures 5 feet 10 inches, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here. And you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go to the next place, and let's take that series again.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles. One gone runner at first. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And the pitch. On the ground, could be two. Good feed, that's one. And that's two. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here is Sosa to the plate. Allen, a 6-foot lefty, 190 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
The pitch. On the ground, out to short, and that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
The batter number 3, second baseman.
Jorge Mateo now. And here it comes. In the air out to center. Bellinger drifts towards it. Calls it in, 2 away.
Up next,
Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Next offered in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
All right, hold on.
Madrigal
Hold on, right
on
there.
to first. That ends the frame. Orioles strand a couple. Still no score.
now batting, number 7.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Up against the wall and brings it in. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Zach Neto. Kicks and fires. To third. Whips it to Mountcastle. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
Sosa, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Come on, right here, one time. Here we go.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and the Orioles tie it up. It's 2-2.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting.
Sosa had a home game for them.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Our final line score tonight, First for the victorious Orioles, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base.
Sosa getting ready to hit.
The third baseman, number 7.
Assad back to work. And a foul ball. Sosa getting to start at the hot corner, just 19 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. And it goes just foul. The 0-2. That one to first. Steele steps on the bag and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 6.
And we're back. Here's Nick Madrigal.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here is Sosa to the plate. Left-hand hitter waits. Popped up. And there's 2 away.
The first baseman.
And that one lifted in the air, center field.
Find it.
And it falls. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for him.
Soroka throw over, and he dives back in safely.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground to second, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. New inning getting started, and into the box for Baltimore, Sosa. And he deals. Hard hit left side. Zips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
1 down. Sosa, the next to hit for the Orioles.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Right side, Madrigal throws to first in time.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 6 runs, 17 hits.
Sosa, the next to hit.
The third baseman, number 7.
Mize back to work. Hammer, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, he smoked that thing.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Righty delivers. Double play ball to second. Madrigal. Over to Swanson. He turns it, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Or that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Sosa, just 19 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 325 in his last 10 games. Foul ball there.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name. Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. 2 runs across in the inning here in the third and final game of the series. And down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
In the air, left field. And it falls. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Will Benson.
The right fielder, Will.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Go hard.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Ps5pro Armstrong. That's to third. Whips it across, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Let's turn it. Come on now.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second. The relay throw, and he's out easily. Ready to begin the 8th, and into the box for Baltimore, Sosa. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. To first, and he just gets it there in time. 1 away.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum, but at home you also have a higher expectation.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East match. And stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and here is Sosa to the plate. Ground ball up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten it. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Kicks and deals. This one popped up right side. Aranda drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And the Orioles leave 1. And they're down 2-0. Bottom of the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Sosa.
The third baseman.
Eflin back to work. And a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. On target. He got him. Nice play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Sosa.
Number 7.
The pitch. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Garrett going back. On the warning track. And hauls it in.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Sosa. 1 for 3.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable. And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 5. It's 7-2.
For his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 11 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Sosa, the next to hit for the Orioles.
The third baseman, number 7.
Hey, stay on, huh? Back that zone.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
This one popped up. And the infield fly is called. Throws to first in time.
2 out. Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set up.
Ready to go, bottom 4. And here is Sosa to the plate. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. The wind of the pitch.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next one misses, and the count is even 2-2.
All right, come on now, one time, let it fly.
And connect on the curve.